So how do Canucks fans feel about Höglander's name coming up in this trade speculation? Because he seems like kind of he seems like a tradable young prospect if the Canucks indeed are desperate to fix their blue line.
He might have been the best player on Saturday. He was really good. He was really effective. And Tocchet threw him out there after he scored the late goal. He's like, oh, get another one. He seemed to be having some juice here. I think that in the limited time that he's had, because you look at his time on ice totals, and they've been low across the board. I mean, if he gets 13 minutes a night, it's like, whoa, that's a big night for you. I've actually liked what he's brought. I know he can
do that consistently enough? Isn't that the big question?
Well, I was just going to say, if there's a price that you're willing to pay to bring somebody in, he's the guy 100%. Because I'm not sure Tocchet's ever going to get to the point of trusting him or elevating him beyond what he is right now. I think Tocchet thinks he's too unpredictable.
Yeah.
I don't think that he likes...
How far up in the lineup is he going to play too, right?
On a different team, I could see him being a different kind of contributor, right? Maybe a team that's a little more loosey-goosey. Or
well, the Canucks can't ice this decor for another 6 weeks, can they? I mean, that's like a nightmare.
I don't think so.
It's not good.
I mean,
it's a big problem.
Those guys will feel right at home tonight against the Sharks, but outside of that, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to hold water, right? Like they went through a tough stretch of the schedule, but look, right in their last 10 games, right? They had a 5-game win streak that they ripped off that included like the shutout win over Dallas, the 10-1 win over San Jose. They went 5-0. In the next 5 games, they went 2-3. What's been the big difference in those 2 5-game stretches? In the 5-game win streak, they allowed 7 goals. In the last 5 games, they've allowed 19. I don't think there's any shock. It's an obvious correlation between we've got a much weaker blue line now, and we're suddenly starting to get a bit leaky. So I do think that it's going to have to be addressed in some way, shape, or form. I mean, Tocchet must know it. I don't think he loves deploying Hronek and Hughes 29, 30 minutes every night because the risk is that they're going to get burnt out or they're going to get hurt.
We got a few texts in here. Trade Podkolzin over Höglander. It just depends what the Canucks think of the individual players, but also what the acquiring teams think of the individual players. Right now, Nils Höglander is in the NHL and Podkolzin isn't. And if you were to ask me right now, who do I think has a brighter future in the NHL? I don't think any of them are going to be star level players, but I would take Höglander.
Yeah, because he's doing it right now. You have proof of concept right now. If you could, again,
Podkolzin to me is just like he's shown it a little bit. But even if we're adding up flashes, right?
No,
I would give Höglander the nod there.
Yeah, I mean, I
was thinking about trade Kuzmenko, but I don't think that's going to happen. But one thing that it would do, if you want to bring it into the conversation, just to have it in the conversation, it would clear a lot of cap space.